to Amori in the paint, lost the handle though, and the rebound is going to be taken the other way by Solomon, and has it stripped by Phylon, ahead to Reid, and Derrion will get his first points in a Bama uniform with a flush. Marsh off of the screen, left alone, lefty three, up, no good, rebound claimed by Reid. Derrion will bring it himself into the front court, leaves it for the trailer Sears, dribbles to his right, off of the screen, spots up three. And Mark Sears is indeed back, and Alabama with a 9-0 lead. Will take it. 11:20 and moving. Time left in the half. Bama on top, 28-14. Jaron Stevenson back in the game, driving to the rack and ripping it down. With Derrion Reid defending him. Back to Marsh in the corner. Deep three, air ball. Here comes Bama the other way. Holloway, bounce pass, the beautiful no look to Reid, but he got fouled. Break. Sears works it over to Diabate. Mo drives and dishes to Reid in the corner. Steps through, got bumped off the glass. The shot wouldn't go, but he will go to the line.
But back at the line for two.
First free throw up and good. Overall recruit by ESPN. Kent gets it into the paint, swings it over near side to Reid. Gives it off to Phylon. LeBaron on the drive, throws it down low. Amori slams it home. Tide comes the other way with 90 seconds to go. Stevenson to Reid. Deep three, bottom. Seconds to go. Phylon on the drive, into the lane, throws a lob in the flush for two by Reid.
Plays.
Derrion Reid around the screen from Amori to the rim for Alabama's first two.
Really good hesitation dribble there by Derrion Reid, getting to his left hand, changing the pace and finding at the cup. Going to Alabama.
Reid to Clifford.
Beautiful design play.
Derrion Reid. Hello.
Excellent decision. That was all created with the penetration of.
Sherrell Reid, Diabate the board. Reitzel again. Reid trying to clean it up. How about Mo? Terran Todd. Denied by Reid. Basketball back. It stays a 5-point Alabama lead. Derrion Reid, the spin. The score! The freshman.
Beautiful footwork on the spin move and the power dribble.
Mark Sears, right to Reid.
Beautiful play. Mark Sears with the left-handed alley-oop. Derrion Reid throwing down the hammer.
Everyone learning the name Derrion Reid.
Design play coming out of the break. The alley-oop to Derrion Reid going to the top shelf.
Marshall too strong. There's Mark Sears. Finding Reid. Phylon. Yes.
Good cut to the basket by LeBaron Phylon.
And let's go to the full court pressure. Alabama getting down floor with Reid, then foul.
Teams that they will run into, and when that Creighton team comes, you talk about Ryan Kalkbrenner coming off that 49-point performance.
Last media timeout. Garcia now going baseline, cut off by Reitzel. Jumper no good from the right corner. Rebounded by the Tide. Pass ahead to Reid, who had it stripped, got fouled, and he'll trying to get the second one to drop, and he does. And it's Diabate ahead to Sears. Mark going downhill, kicks it in the corner to Holloway. Aiden around to Mo. Mo back to Aiden, dribbles right, feeds it off to Sears. Drives underneath the basket, shovels it over to Reid. Three, bottom. Inbounds pass coming from Phylon. Gets it in ahead of the count to Sherrell. Gives it off to Reid. He'll throw it back to Sherrell. Back into the corner. Reitzel, three, no good.
Smith's all the way to the rim. Miles Colvin is checked in as well. He wears number 5. Matt Painter said he had his best game as a Boilermaker on Monday nights.
Oh, what a pass.
Well, that's another good look inside, but this time Reid with the finish.
Boy, you get Braden Smith. How about the fact that he's already 25th in Big Ten history in assists, and that's with 2 years to go.
Sears had to go high off the glass. Holloway just checked in. Inside to Nelson for an easy 2. Reitzel. Phylon. Reid. And 1.
The offensive rebounds are starting to stack for the Crimson Tide. Purdue just not able to shut possessions down. This look in and out. It's Philon from the point guard position going to get it. And then Derrion Reid making his presence felt on the glass. A big-time athlete, big-time recruit, makes a big play there.
Reid backdoor cut to Holloway.
Oh, what a finish. And the slip was beautiful there by Aiden Holloway. Who's your fourth guy? And C.J. Cox has filled that role perfectly. Oh, what a play.
Inside to Nelson and count it.
This three's by Alabama. You can't stand and watch with a traditional box off. It is a foot race.
Well, those long rebounds, just one of the reasons as Reid goes to his left for his first bucket. 4 on 3. Baseline floater good. Double at Marquette since D-Wade.
Yeah.
8-point Bama lead.
Did Marquette play hard? Stevie Mitchell was just a one-man press at all times. Defensive, what pass? Yes, sir. What a look by Grant Nelson out of that corner. Alabama, they keep those corners.
Derrion Reid, freshman from Grovetown, Georgia. Reid with the rebound. They feel like they can unlock Derrion Reid. They'll have quite a score on their hands. Nice floater for Holloway.
How fast Alabama plays and only 5 turnovers so far in this game. That is exceptional.
Whoa! Whoa! Put him on spin cycle. Derrion Reid's got.
Yes, sir!
That was called on.
15 foul with 9:04 remaining in this first half. Here's Nelson. Nelson looking for his first points, and a 3-ball goes down for the Dakota Durant. Grant Nelson. I like on the perimeter, having to pick up guards. He's done a nice job. They switch a lot, Houston. Holloway. And now it's Reid. And Reid sticks a 3. Derrion Reid, McDonald's All-American. Picks up his dribble. Malik Wilson, left-handed drive. Cryer passes up a 3. There's that little floater. In and out. Wilson board. Oh, blocked from behind. Diabate. Reitzel, cross court. Ball's popping. Reitzel fires. Down it goes. Luttrell. Latree. Timeout. In the half for Cryer. 3.5 to go in regulation. Inside, off the leg, out of bounds, no, saved. Ball's loose on the floor, bodies on the floor. Jumping defensively for Houston. Sears back on the floor, inside to Nelson, shot fake, Nelson showing the skills. Ground, little curly kneel action. And that is blocked by Tugler. In the hands of Reid, and he puts it down. Derrion Reid. Sears leads Bama with 18, Cryer's got 30. Again, putting Nelson in the action. And Cryer with a floater, air ball. Diabate picking up Wilson, making it tough on him. Wilson trying to turn the corner. Now the clock down to 5. Here goes Cryer. Cryer rises up. No good. Diabate the rebound. He heaves one. And it hit the front iron. It would have counted.
There's 2 fouls were played on the drive. They didn't call it.
This is a mess. But now Tugler going strong, and Reid with the block, and saved, and a shot clock violation, and now a foul. No violation, the ball was live, and the foul belongs to Roberts.
And what
Free throws for Alabama.
And what a great block there.
In his first year at the collegiate level. And Reid 1 out of 2. Tyson Acuff comes in for Rutgers. Derrion Reid cut off. Ball moves. Here's Reitzel Jr. Catch. And it is going to be Philon who gets the extra chance. Substitutions early here for Nate Oates. Derrion Reid pulls it and cashes it in.
And Reid has that three-point ability, but Philon made that play. A little dribble penetration, setting up that three-point shot.
Guard here, Aiden Holloway. He can move it. And he's looking inside for Amori. Amori in traffic. Finds an open shooter. Reid got another one.
Yeah, find an open shooter.
Martini can't get the bounce. Reid out of the pack. He's flying. Reid drives to the basket, and Reid is fouled.
And was able to score inside.
Back to Bailey. The two freshmen match up. Derrion Reid and Ace Bailey. Bailey takes a tough shot, comes up short, and Amori pulls down the board. It's
24 minutes.
36 last night. Poked away from behind. Diabate got that. Scrum on the floor. Sears comes away. Holloway thought about it. Gives it up. Sears missed it. Offensive board Reid. Reid goes up and misses the layup, but is fouled.
Bonding after a half where
Jump tonight here in Vegas. Alabama favored by double digits. Here's Bailey, gets to his spot, in and out, and that's going to be a foul. Turn. Hiccup picks him up. The switch. Sears to the corner. Driving is Reid. Wow. Bama by 2 with the ball. 9 to shoot. Coming out of bounds here. Sears gets to the basket, gives it up. Reid is fouled. Derrion Reid. It's a big free throw, and Reid missed it. Durkak battling for it. Ball's up, and it is Stevenson who clears the board. Alabama. Here's Bamba. Quick burst to the basket, taking on Reid. Reid got a piece of that ball. On the attack for most of this first half. He's got Reid on him. Bamba trying to shake the big man. Reid moving his feet, cuts him off. Bartholomew for 3. Good to Oregon down 5 with the ball late here in the first half. Here's Bamba. Bamba spins off Reid. Reid right with him. Bamba with the left hand, no good.
they have been spectacular on both ends of the floor here, BA.
Answer on the other end from Reid.
For North Carolina as they get it to go, and then Derrion Reid a 3 on the other end answers, and got the 3 from Reid. The Heels now miss a layup attempt. Bama runs the other way. Sees parted. Sears lays it in off the window for 2. Sears with it out high between the logos, gives it off to Sherrill at the high post. He'll pivot, he'll look, he'll throw a backdoor cut to Reid. Angles in the air and got it to go. What a play.
For Mark Sears, Derrion Reid goes straight to the basket because of the focus on Sears and gets the easy layup.
13-7 our score, and a steal by the Crimson Tide. The double team results in the steal. Here's Sears in transition. Near side Holloway, 3, too strong.
Alabama getting the stop. Smart play by Houston Millette to get it to Mark.
Reid to inbound it, gets it in on the wing to Philon. Philon back to Reid, driving down the left side of the lane. Spin, shoots a tough shot, no good. Tapped into the hands of Reid. Dunk is good. Amori the flush, but it was Houston Millette who hustled to keep that ball alive.
Davis, when Carolina sets a ball screen for R.J. Davis, he wants his team to jump it. They did.
Bama runs the other way. The layup good for 2 by Reid. We've been telling you, a lot of time left. Can't relax. Can't get sloppy. And Alabama with a lot of work to do. Philon flips it ahead to Sears. Mark on the drive, throws a lob and the dunk. My goodness. Derrion Reid caught it from somewhere outside Tobacco Road and threw it down. My goodness, what a play. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, big defensive stop right there as LeBaron Philon drew the defense, and that one fortunate for North Carolina. A clear foul as the defender just shoved Cliff Amore in the chest. He'll have to earn him at the line.
Control by Philon. 3-on-1. Ahead they go to Reid, and he gets tackled.
The Dean Smith Center.
Playing our song.
Holloway into the ball game for Alabama. Also for the Tide, Derrion Reid, and Chris Youngblood. His first action is inside, getting the layup to go. Derrion Reid, his first bucket #1 in America just a couple of weeks ago. On the drive, losing the handle, Neal. Bama picks it up. Holloway stops at the elbow, kicks it into the far corner. Thinking about a three was Youngblood, gives it off to Sears, crosses over, drives underneath, reverse layup. Oh, what a move, Mark Sears, and he gives Bama the 13-5 lead.
Giving him some different looks this time with Grant Nelson.
That one, Plinko's away, fight for a loose ball, and Reid able to challenge and win the battle against Neal. The tie.
This team defensively don't want him to get in foul trouble against Kalkbrenner.
His first as Youngblood now works to Reid. Reid at the elbow, extended, looking, fires a pass in the corner. Youngblood catch and shoot three. There is the bank first three-pointer for Chris Youngblood, and the Tide leads it 16-7. The other way, Reid with it on the left wing, plays off the screen, goes down the lane, puts up the lob pass to Omori, and he lays it in. Back out high, Youngblood, deep three, no, halfway across the rim. Rebound fought for, picked up Sherrill. Now Sears in the lane, stepping through, handing it off, laying it up, no good by Reid. Got it back, laid it in off the glass, and he'll have a chance for the and one.
What an athletic play by Derrion Reid. Missed the initial shot against the 7-footer in Kalkbrenner, hung in the air, took the contact as he was landing on his back. A chance for a big three-point play. Love the effort by the freshman.
Reset to 20, now it's down to 15. Sears weaving, working it to Reid. He'll drive the lane, puts it up, tough shot, no. Tip follow, got it to go. He's on a pogo stick down low. A second missed shot initially, followed by a putback from Derrion Reid.
He got up quick and high on another putback.
Way down, it popped out for Chris Youngblood, and here comes Creighton the other way. On the drive, Neal into the paint, stripped away and stolen. Youngblood flips it ahead, and Reid with a flush. Youngblood almost got a three. He did get a steal and an assist, and Bama leads by 13 with 6:30 to go.
Defense leading to offense. Chris Youngblood with a great steal and throw ahead to Reid.
Green to Kalkbrenner, top of the arc. Kalkbrenner pivots, looks, fires right side. McAndrew into the corner to Neal. 7 to shoot. Neal on the wing at 5, at 4, lost it off his foot, out of bounds, so loud, couldn't hear the whistle, and Bama forces the Creighton turnover.
And it's Derrion Reid with a great individual defensive play. He's made plays on both ends of the floor. That is incredible individual defense. We saw it by Youngblood on the previous possession. This time, Derrion Reid forces the turnover, and Alabama gets it back.
So Bama with a basketball, up 13 with 6:10 to go. 5 minutes left to play. Here comes a little zone trap from the half court for Creighton. Bama with a basketball, works it in the corner to Reid, around to Sears. Mark on the drive, bounce pass to Philon. Philon near side, gets into the paint. Reid, tough shot off the glass, got it to go. Woo, what a move, Derrion Reid. 7-point Bama lead. Creighton throws a lob too high, but saved initially by the Jays, and then Bama gets it. Here's Reid on the drive to the bucket, lays it up and in. A little windmill look on the layup.
First points for the Hawks. Bama coming the other way. Reid with it, dumping it off onto the wing to Nelson, to Jaron Stevenson, who drives right, gets cut off on the low block. Lost it, got it back, kicks it over to Sears. To Nelson, top of the arc, around to Reid, left side. Derrion driving in, laying it up and in for 2, and we are tied at 2 apiece.
Off the glass and in.
Far side, Stevenson, 3, too strong, rebounded Reid, kept it alive, gives it off to Sears. 4-2, Hawks advantage here in North Dakota. Driving, Nelson gets to the rim, lays it up and in for the Crimson Tide of Coach Nate Oates. Bama down 5, 6:50 to go in this first half. Reid has it on the near wing for Bama. Looking into the paint, Nelson posting up, spins away from a double team, and throws it home with a dunk.
Reid on the drive. The freshman able to get the finish.
18:42 to play. Hawks lead it 44-38. Reid trying to back his way down, gets into the paint, pump fake shot, wouldn't go, but he's fouled.
Tied at 4. 14-38 and moving as Reid has it. Fires a pass. Youngblood, right corner three. Bottom. Boy, that looked nice.
No hesitation. Derrion Reid looking inside. The defense moved with his eyes. That left Chris Youngblood wide open in the corner.
Diabate again. Now to Derrion Reid near side. Reid trying to back his way down against Von Cameron Davis. Gets inside, lays it up, got it to go. That's a nice move from Reid, and Alabama leads it 9-4. Stops at the elbow, flips it back out, gets a return feed from Philon. Mark on the drive, bounce pass to Reid. He'll drive into the paint. Tough shot, got it to go. He'll go to the free throw line with an and one opportunity. Only a 46% free throw shooter on the year. Traffic go by. Philon working near side, gets it down low to Reid. Posting up on Hunter, gets inside, off the glass, no, but he's fouled.
Or the free throw line yet, but has all the physical.
Rebound claimed by Diabate, and he'll bring it ahead. Hands it off to Reid. Too much traffic. State has not attempted a free throw. Haven't been inside very much
This game.
So the free throw up and good by Reid. Free throw up coming from Diabate. And that one rattles out no good. Nelson, a great rebound as he gets shoved into the Kent State bench area. Keeps his footing though. Three left side, no good from Diabate. Bama got away with an over the back call right there. They keep it alive and work it to Philon. LeBaron, top of the arc, driving down the lane. Floater is up, got the friendly roll. Holloway on the near wing to Nelson, back to Holloway. Bounce pass, a good one to Nelson. Beautiful feed inside Diabate. Layup attempt is blocked, and it was actually Derrion Reid who went in. 8 points and 5 rebounds. His free throw is up and good. Tomlin driving on the wing, gives it off Davis. A deep contested three rolls off, no good. Rebound claimed by Reid. Derrion flips it ahead. They'll work it in the corner. Holloway, three, bottom. Nice feed from LeBaron Philon, and Holloway gets another bank first three-pointer to go for the Tide, and Bama's lead is at 27.
She had an open player in Aiden Sherrill. Oklahoma didn't have any choice but to foul.
Inbounds Holloway, kicks it to Sears, right corner three. The soft touch, got it to drop. Back out, they work it into the left corner. Elvis's three is no good, and Reid runs down the loose ball for the Crimson Tide. Derrion, the McDonald's All-American, going downhill, had it stripped so far in his rookie campaign. Second one is up and good. He defended by Mo Diabate. Oh, great, that's just what I need. Here's Elvis with it now for the Sooners. Driving downhill, had it stripped by Reid, out of bounds between the legs with the dribble. Now shaking free and giving it off to Sears. Mark back over to Reid, fakes a three, drives,
And that's what we want to see more of. Derrion Reid had the open three, the ball fake, got his man in the air, one dribble, and the throwdown. What a play by the freshman.
Three, halfway down and out. Youngblood, the putback, no. The tip good from Derrion Reid.
Puts down another one for the Tide.
Elvis with the basketball on the drive, stops at the elbow, knocked away, stolen by Sears. 2-on-1 Bama. Sears, the lob, Reid, the flush. Timeout, Oklahoma, and listen to this crowd. Bank first threes and rim-rattling dunks. Bama's got it all and leads Oklahoma by 28, 68-40 with 13-18 to play when we come back on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Back-to-back buckets for OU to make this a 21-point game with 6.5 to go.
Alabama did not finish the first half strong. They don't need to do that here again in the second.
Lob.
One into next week against South Carolina in Columbus.
Left side to Reid. Derrion on the drive. Had it blocked. Got it.
Terrific defender as well.
Stevenson out as Reid hits one of two. Holloway looking to Reid, who drives in, lays it up and in for two. Playing off the screen for Mo, kicks it to Holloway in the corner. Holloway trying to drive baseline. Cut off, backs it out. Gives it off to Reid, now to Youngblood. 9 on the shot clock. Youngblood feeds it back out to Reid. Fakes the three, goes behind the back with a dribble. 4 to shoot, 3, down low. Holloway for the layup, a beautiful backdoor look. look from Reid to Holloway for the bucket. Elbow reverses course, hands it off to Philon. Steps back, deep three, no good. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Reid. Off the window, no. I'll start to get into this a little bit. Amori with it out high, hands it off to Reid. Derrion to Amori, he slams it home.
Beautiful pass by Derrion Reid, just floated it up there, and the big man caught it and threw it down. Gathered himself, got his feet set, and knocked down the three.
15-15 and ticking, a deflection, Millette, and a steal by Reid. Derrion on the drive, goes to the rim, lays it up, it wouldn't go, but he's fouled. 3 of 11 in this one, and now 4 of 12, but picked up by Philon. LeBaron on the near wing, has it top of the arc now. Looking left side to Reid. Nice catch in traffic. Reid going baseline at 8 on the shot clock. Wow. Tough shot off the window and got it to go. No good, so 1 of 2 for Pringle at the stripe. Bama runs the other way and the lob to Derrion Reid.
A win in league, especially on the road.
Philon against the full court South Carolina pressure. Works it ahead to Reid, drives in, off the window and good, and he is fouled. And at 8 to go. Holloway around to Reid on the left wing. Reid looks down low to Sherrill, the catch and the flush.
Stop commenting on the officiating. They're so annoying.
I get it.
Oh my goodness. Both ends.
Into the low post, they'll throw the basketball where Payne's backing his way down on Sherrill again. Payne will spin baseline, cut off, flips a pass inside to a cutter. Ball's batted out by Diabate and picked up by Reid. Flips it ahead, right side, three-pointer up and good. The bank first three. Bama now running the other way. Reid on the drive to the rim. Blocking foul is going to be called. Free throw is up and good. 19. Bounce pass goes to Coleman, who lost it. Picked up by Diabate and then flips it ahead to Reid. Reid circling away from trouble, gives it off to Sears, back to Reid. Left wing three, ball bottom. Great catch and shoot by the McDonald's All-American off a beautiful feed from Mark Sears.
That offensive possession did not look great, but ended up exactly how you want it.
Here comes Phelps going downhill into the lane. Blocked by Reid. Tipped out. Run down by Sears. Sears will give it up to Stevenson. Back to Mark front court. In the corner, Reid for three. Short, and a foul is called on Hefner. And Derrion Reid will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
Getting to the rim and also getting open looks from the three-point line.
Clock in game clock. As Reid gets 2 of 3. After that one clangs out. Sherrill claims the miss for Alabama. Aiden with his first rebound. Now here comes Sears driving. Kicks it outside, Youngblood. Catch and shoot, 3 short. Rebound tipped to the hands of Reid. Puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. And he won't get credit for the board. But Aiden Sherrill kept that one alive so that Reid could claim it and draw the foul.
Nice stroke, just hasn't gotten it going.
That one is good, so 1 of 2 for Derrion. Sears back to Holloway. Dribbles right, finds Sears, fakes a pass, drives in, kicks it over to Reid. Reid in the paint, steps through, tough shot, would go, but he got fouled.
Gets Alabama back to the line.
Hits the first. Bama's been up as many as 15. They lead now by 14. Sears dribbling to his left. The zone rotates that way. Sears to Holloway. Aiden on the drive, throws a lob, the dunk from Reid. Boy, Aiden Holloway so good, especially when he's able to penetrate that zone. The 6th man, if you will, here for Aggie basketball. Philon driving, dishing to Reid, now to Holloway. Teardrop in the lane, and he is red, smoking hot. He'll give it off to Reid. Reid to Nelson, right corner. Spots up 3, too strong. Weak side rebound, Youngblood. To Reid, all alone, driving down the lane, to the rim, off the window and in. For State, Bama finding him quickly. They throw it into the low post, right side to Murphy. Murphy trying to spin against Reid. Spins twice, shoots, misses everything. Beat the basket, kicks it into the corner. Squaring and shooting and missing the 3 there was Georgia, and here comes Bama running the other way. Reid giving it off to Diabate, now to Sears, who steps through. Back out to Aiden. He'll drive and dish. Sherrill, corner 3, bottom. Aiden to Aiden, and we got the bucket off of it. 16-10 Bama. Dogs running the other way with Lawrence working against Holloway. Lawrence to the top of the arc, Surreal. Bounce pass inside, another bounce pass, left side of the lane. Layup missed. Say. LeFew looking low, plays off the screen, dribbles right, gets into the paint, off the wrong leg, puts it up, no good, rebounded Reid, and here comes Bama the other way. Tide looking to add to a 23-point edge. Youngblood going down the lane, runner with a left hand off the window and good.
Not the shooter. You want shooting it, but it was late and the shot clock didn't have a choice.
Rising, firing, and missing the three was Auburn. Pettiford couldn't get it. Bama's got numbers. Reid on the drive, gets into the paint, got fouled on his way to the rim.
He gets fouled, goes to the line, and
second free throw is up. That one's good as well. Moment, Tigers get it top of the arc. The three is off the mark, no good. Rebound again, snatched out of the air by Mo. That is his 7th rebound to lead everybody. And Omori with that rebound. Now Derrion Reid on the drive, got fouled.
Defensive rebound, and Derrion Reid going strong to the basket. Rick Cardwell, who goes to the bench with 3 fouls, and you put in a National Player of the Year candidate.
Bama front court. Driving, Phylon into the paint, stopping, kicking it back out to Derrion, who hands it off to Holloway. Bounce pass to Derrion. He's in the paint. He will spin to his right. Jump hook, had it stripped. He'll tip it into the hands of Stevenson. Jaron working. Down to Nelson. Thought about a three. To Jaron. He lets it fly. Bottom left. Phylon with it. Goes to his left, goes left to the lane, stops, kicks it out to Reid. Derrion in the paint, stops, spins, kicks it near side. Stevenson 3, and he hit another one. Another bank first 3 for Jaron Stevenson, his 3rd of the night. Bama leads it 92-65, and a near steal. Scramble on the deck, tie up, and the arrow will favor Alabama.
But a top seed should, or one of the top seeds, and that is take it to the Cats.
Bama had it inside, but Mo couldn't get the handle on it. Pass goes in the corner to Noah. Pump fake, shot, missed. Rebounded by Reid. And
Derrion Reid checking in for Alabama, along with a couple of Aidens. Reid has it on the low block, kicks it out to Sears on the near wing. Mark will drive, got bumped, played through it, shot it up and in. And out. Deep 3 missed by RMU, and Bama comes the other way. Here comes Sears driving, dishing. Mo, corner 3, bottom, right. Flips it in the corner. Ball missed by Sherrill. Rebound saved by Reid.
Well, in practice, coming off of injury.
Little jumper from 15, missed by Omajafo, and here comes Bama the other way with Derrion bringing it ahead. Crosses to it to the low block and then back it out to the wing. Spinning left, right, handing it off, and the flush for 2, Derrion Reid. Rebounded Sherrill, gives it off to Reid. He'll take it to the right wing. He'll now go down the lane. He'll step through, he'll put it up and in off the window. The screen, fires it over onto the far wing. Prather cut off by Sears. It's deflected, out of bounds. Woods got the steal, brings it front court. Woods working to his left. Gets bumped, plays through it. Gets into the lane, floater is up short. Rebound at 6. Smith at 5. Youngblood picks him up at 3. Throws a pass into the chest of Reid. It stops in the corner. Needs help. Bounce pass. Bat into the air. Goes right back to LeBaron. Steps through. Kicks it out. 3. Right side. Bottom. Derrion Reid. His first bank first 3 of the postseason as the shot clock was about to expire.
That was a great job by LeBaron Phylon. He had nowhere to go with it as Robert Morris calls a timeout. And Derrion Reid has been good early in this game. Aiden Holloway pumping up his teammate.
Mark's got the basketball out high, playing off the screen. Gives it off to Jaron. Throws a lob, and Derrion throws it home.
The defense and Derrion Reid showing you that athleticism.
Reid tried to overplay and get a deflection. Fulgaris will drive in, tied up.
Got his feet set and knocked it down.
Bama's second bank first 3 on 5 attempts. Under 11 minutes to go in the opening half. Tide leading at 16-13. Marshallonis at the timeline near side. Working against Reid. Reid says, come on. Marshallonis going baseline. Gets cut off. No, he'll circle away from traffic. He'll stop. He'll keep the off-balance leader no good. To follow and go. Youngblood, great hustle. Out of bounds. Ross picks up the dribble near wing. Barrett, now far side Lewis. He'll drive into the lane. Stop, step through, shot blocked by Philon. Picked up by the Gales. Ball fought for, and Bama takes it away. Here comes Philon to Cliff, to Reid, who lays it in for two.
If Alabama can get stops, get on the defensive glass, can do that all day long. Great job defensively. LeBaron Philon started it defensively, and Bama ends up with the easy lay-in from Derrion Reid.
5 points, biggest lead for either side as the Gales bring it to the top of the arc. Ross hesitates, goes to the elbow, a bounce pass inside to Wessels. Now they throw it outside to Barrett. He'll get into the paint, shot up and over. Cliff missed, rebound batted around, fought for. Youngblood had it, knocked out of bounds. Touch last by the Gales.
And pretty well defended by Chris Youngblood.
Here's Reid, top of the arc. Stops, looks, nearly walked, but gave it off to Philon. Back to Derrion, into the lane. Tough shot, no, but he is fouled.
Time he's really gotten extended minutes.
Really talented player, and all deflected off of him as he stood out of bounds, so possession will stay with the Cougars. Traore at the top of the arc, hands it off to Baker. Baker trying to get a little room as he works against Cliff. Baker hesitates, steps back, then kicks it over left side to Hall. He'll drive, he'll hand it off, little flip shot up and no good by Bajkovic. Rebounded again by Nelson. That's his third board to Philon in the front court. LeBaron left alone, right wing three, banked it in. Controlled by the Cougars. Bama on top, 30-26, as Traore tries to back his way down against Nelson. Puts his head in the chest of Grant, couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Reid, and Bama comes the other way, trying to add to a 4-point edge. Dribbling right, kicks it to Grant in the corner, left alone, three, short. Rebound claimed by Reid. He gets pushed, and that'll be foul number 2 on BYU. Out long, Baker able to save it, kicks it into the corner. Stewart hands it off. Traore spinning, looking, kicks it out to Dimon. He'll shoot a three. Brick, rebound. Holloway's was the BYU guard Hall, and now we got a foul.
Tournament in the first 2 rounds. Chance against either Duke or Arizona. Looking forward to
for Nate Oates. Plays a lot of guys and some fresh legs on the floor. This is a 7-0 Duke run. This is the largest deficit Alabama has faced in this tournament. Aiden Sherrill, who knocked out a couple of threes in the Sweet 16.
Because Malawach is contesting the shot and not underneath.
Diabate, Holloway, Stevenson, and Sherrill. The 4 off the bench, and Sherrill has come in and ready to fire. Nate Oates, a fist pump. Gets into the act quickly. Evans is a freshman that is not afraid either. Could be a factor in this game, too. Holloway drives it, little floater, good.
What a difference. Youngblood's inside, not the same threat as blocking to block a shot as Malawach. And that time, Aiden Holloway smartly figured out how close he needed to get utilized that floater.
Another chance. Holloway for 3, no good. Well, Sherrill's playing great thus far. Gets another offensive board. That's a held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Alabama. Small town. They are proud of Cooper Flagg. He is a big name from a small town as Knippel comes up short on the layup. And that's going to be a foul on Con Knippel.